back to my channel. So on today's video I will be doing a palette tag. So I got put onto this by another YouTuber by the name of Aging Gorgeously. What's up, girl? How you doing? And she tagged me in this video, and basically I will be answering 9 questions about palettes that I have either already in my collection and ones that I love that surprise me, things along those lines. It's about 9 questions that I'll answer. So before we get into this video, you already know what you gotta do. Click that subscribe button, hit it, click that bell, letting me know that, well, letting me know, notifying you when I post new videos, and then click that like button so that you're letting me know that you like the content that I'm putting out. So without any more time getting wasted, let's get into this video today. Happy Easter, everybody. Hope you're enjoying your day and, you know, getting that fly on. So let's get to this video. Alright, so what I'll do is I will post each question down here so that you can know which one I am answering as I go through each product. Alright, so the first question is, what was your very first palette? And mine kind of goes back to high school. I was a really big tomboy, so I wasn't really into makeup. I really only used makeup as a means of covering up acne scars and things like that. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, makeup, woo, like I am now. But back then I was just like, hey, I need to cover up these acne scars. But my very first palette was probably a Maybelline quad. I'm just gonna be honest. So you know, their standard quads that they had back in the day with color schemes, you had a purple quad, a blue quad, a green quad, a brown quad, a mauve quad. They had a bunch of quads. And so I got that for when I did my prom makeup. And so I had a Maybelline quad for that look. And so that was pretty much it. I didn't really dabble in anything else. I really didn't get major palettes, large palettes, until I was working my first job, and I discovered actually no, it wasn't my first job. It was a job I have here. I found BH Cosmetics online, and that's where that one started the trend and the tumble down. So yeah, my first palette was a makeup quad from Maybelline. Alright, so second question is, what is your most recently purchased palette? And actually I have 2. So I have the Maybelline City Mini Palette in Graffiti Pop. So I'll open this up and you can kind of see the colors. You can kind of see that nice little pop of colors and that purple and that blue. So that's what it really drew me to it, and it's actually really good quality. And then this Wet n Wild Color Icon palette in Not So Basic Peach. So you can create, it shows on the back, you can create a day, a night look. It gives you instructions on how to use it. So I mean, if you're a starter and you're just kind of getting into makeup, any of the City Mini palettes, and honestly any of the Color Icon palettes by Wet n Wild will actually work for you. So these are the 2 most recently purchased palettes that I got. Alright, so question number 3 is, what palette do you regret missing out on? And it's pretty much none. Most of the ones that I want, I usually end up getting. And again, most of them are budget friendly. I don't really go for expensive palettes, so there's nothing really on my radar that I regret not getting. So that one, it is what it is. But the next question, number 4, is, what palette makes you happy to look at? And it is this. This is the Morphe 39A Dare to Create palette. I'm just kind of put that for Yeah, it's a really big palette, but it makes me happy to look at because you get a lot. Let me take off this little film with all the names of the shades. I mean, who wouldn't be happy to see this? I like this palette. It's a lot of colors, and you can kind of, now if you're looking at this and you're just like, this can be an intimidating palette. It honestly can be, but if you know what you're doing, like you'll be able to figure out what you want to do in this palette, and it gives you like a nice array of shades to work with. And like these middle shades are all like transition shades, and then you got some if you want some to deepen your crease, and then if you like even up here, you, sorry, looking at my monitor, you got some right here that you can look at. But this palette definitely makes me happy, and I got this gifted at Christmas, so this was a nice surprise to get, because I actually was going to buy this myself, but then I got it gifted to me at Christmas this past Christmas. So yeah, this palette makes me very, very, very happy. Alright, so question number 5 is, what palette have you changed your mind about? And it would be this one, and not in a good way. This is the BH Cosmetics Supernova palette. It has a sister palette called the Solar Flare and the Galaxy Chic. I still want to get the Galaxy Chic, but I mean, it looks pretty, but it's like, but these are all shimmers, and not all of them really worked that well, and so I just don't touch this palette. Sorry, let me get the mirror out the way. I don't touch this palette that much. Now the Solar Flare I touch a lot, but this one not so much, and I was hoping that I would like it a lot more, but I just really didn't. It didn't really pique my interest, so I'll probably end up like giving this one away to someone who would enjoy a lot of colors like this. But just for me, yeah, it was kind of meh. I wasn't really that impressed. So there's that one. Number 6 is a palette that surprised you, and let me grab that one really fast. It's this bad boy. This is the Morphe 3502 Second Nature palette, and I'll open this one up. This one is actual. If you love warm shades, you're gonna love this palette. I fell in love with this palette, and it actually surprised me because my first Morphe palette that I got as a gift, I really wasn't that impressed with the shadow performance. It felt really chalky. It didn't really do much. But when I got this palette, I was like, OMG, Morphe has stepped their game up. The quality of the mattes are really nice. I mean, their shimmers were always great, but even the shimmers are so much creamier than previous palettes. Like, this changed my whole mind about Morphe, and like Morphe is one that I highly suggest for being affordable, because they are. You're gonna get 35 shades, and this is a $23 palette. Just saying. Like, it's a really good palette. So this definitely surprised me once I got it. So this has turned into one of my holy grail palettes. So if you haven't got this one yet, I highly suggest it. So this is my one that surprised me a lot. All right, so question number 7 is, what palette inspires you the most? And I would say it's this one. This is the Juvia's Place Saharan 2 palette. I mean, every single Juvia's Place palette has like the most beautiful artwork on it, and it's so gorgeous. Like, the artwork always makes me smile. But this one in particular inspires me the most because, like, it's neutral, but I mean, you can get a little fun with it. And they always put together some of the coolest color combinations that really, really will make your eyes pop. And so I mean, as you can tell, I use this palette. Like, I use it. And it really allows me to be creative. Frankly, all of the Juvia's Place palettes really inspire me. So, but I mean, I would say out of all of them, this one really inspires me the most. Now, question number 8 is, what palette is on your wish list? I would have to say all of the BH Gilded palettes that have come out, like those are really, really piquing my interest. Like I really, really want to own all of them. Like I'm a collector, and so anytime a new palette comes out from any of my favorite places that is a part of a collection, like I collect them all. So like from BH, I own all 620 pan eyeshadow palettes. I just do. I love them. They're really awesome. I actually like using those when I do other people's makeup if they ask me to, and it's just fun because I have like tons of shades to work with. But those gilded palettes, yes, like those right now are currently what I am looking forward to getting. So those are, yeah. Alright, so the final question is, what is your no-fail palette? And I actually have 2, and both of them are from ColourPop. Like when I got these, I was like, oh, these are gonna be cute to have, but like no, like these palettes are like my go-to eyeshadow palettes that I use to do an eye for work, and it's these. So it's the Yes Please palette. At first I was like, the cute AF, and it's like, wait, no, the name of the palette's on the back. So the ColourPop Yes Please palette and the ColourPop You Had Me at Hello. I mean, it's, don't mind my dirty palette, but I mean, I use it. I mean, can you blame me for these being my go-tos? Like, I'm just saying. Oops, let me get the mirror out the way. But yeah, like these are, like I always stick these in my makeup bag just in case I have to, you know, make any touch-ups during the day, because sometimes my eyes like to do crazy things. But these are definitely my no-fail. Like anytime I use these palettes, I always get compliments. They're like, your eyes are so pretty, and it's like, it's these boogers right here. I always go to these every day. So yep, these are my no-fail eyeshadow palettes. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you probably saw some palettes that you want to own, or some that you didn't think that I would actually really like. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. You know what you got to do before we leave. You know, click that subscribe button. Click it. Hit it. Hit it. Don't be that 70% of my viewers that just watch my videos but don't subscribe to my channel. Come on, give me a little love. You know you want to. Can you deny this cuteness right here, please? Hit that subscribe button. Click that bell letting you know that I've posted new videos, and hit that like button letting me know that you like the content that I'm putting out. And until next time, guys, deuces.